Wonderful. And this time I made sure to get everything set up beforehand, properly. So I can just immediately smack that button. And here we are. Wait! Not quite. There's one more thing I need to turn on. I was almost not going to work it there. Let's see. Got this. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, God! Bit loud. Let's see, turn that down. There we go. Oh, that's why it was always so quiet. I heard it turn down a lot. Okay. Alright. Anyways. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Otherwise known as the Duchy of Meath, within the Kingdom of Ireland. Which still consists of Egypt and Ireland. And Mali exists now. That's new. That's actually Sardinia and Corsica. Don't let the name confuse you. Isabari? That's weird. Anyways. It is nice that this sort of looks okay now. But whatever. Anyways. We don't have that much longer left, actually, it turns out. So, just going to try... What is this? Do this one. Yes. Right. Now, can't go against Ireland completely. Keep trying and it just does not work. So instead we're going to, you know, do a little here, a little conquering there, and a little bit of incest there. Should be fine. It's not likely to be incest. Alright, now once again you. Now I'm not going to go into it yet. So we want more troops? Nope. Yes. There we go. Get that fully built up. I am going to, I swear, destroy. Oh, God, wait. Or conquer Ireland. Not Ireland, Iceland. This nice chill stream. Of invading Iceland stream. Oh God. Anyways. Alright, so let's see. Just go ahead and talk to a confident. Excellent. New perk, let's see. Got all that. There. And then let's actually focus on strategy now. We have money. Let's move on. Ransom this dude. This dude. Alright, well-provisioned armies is what we want. Alright. The music is too loud or something, let me know. I can turn it down. So I think it's well positioned, but it's hard to tell. Alright, let's just do that. Go ahead, get that claim. Yes, Waterlight, it is Ireland. And this time, I do in fact have copyright-free music in the background. Oh god, the bomb. I got you to blow up Iceland with it. So success in my book. Alright. And this should actually be a successful war. See, Spotify copyright music. I have Chill Hop going right now. And apparently it's all copyright free. Can even change how it sounds. So I'm expecting that should be working for it. Alright, let's go ahead and go with, well, this one. Alright. Oh god, please. Oh god, no. Are you serious? Okay, never mind. Allies. Call. Alright. Alright. Alright, and we're going to just sit here. Wait for our allies to show up, and then we should be able to take this. What is this? I completely ignored. Anyways, plan for current today's stream. We're gonna finish this bloodline. We're getting close to the end, anyways. How does the sound, by the way? Is it like too loud? Too quiet? Oh. What was that? Hey, good. The asteroid that's not going to hit us anymore. Fantastic. At least it probably won't. Progress is going. We have come to the realization that taking Ireland is pretty hard. So we're slowing that part down. No. I became malnourished again somehow. No, remember, it's not Ireland that has 20,000 units. It's me, the Duchy of Meth. Exactly. Colonialism is what we're going to do to save the day here. I'm going to conquer the savages of Iceland and teach them how to properly drink beer. Like normal people. There we go. Although sadly it's going to take more than one war. Ask away. Let the political question be known. Democrats that value rights, right? I mean, it gets confusing. It's more like the Democrats are the left wing of the right wing. Let's see. Okay. This is American politics questions. This gets confusing because you have to approach it from a certain angle that we don't really have a left and right wing in America. We have a various shades of the right wing. So, like, the Republicans believing in state government control. Technically, there shouldn't be. They should be very against it. And some of them are, some of them aren't. But in general, they just seem to be against social programs, would be the best way to put it. Yeah, that sounds like the best way to put it, is that the big difference between the Democrats and the Republicans are that the Republicans want to get rid of social programs, and the Democrats don't want to get rid of social programs, but other than that, they pretty much run the exact same way. Which one seems good? The Democrats or Republicans, which one seemed good? Which one is that? So I can talk further on that one. Not Reykjavik, though. Hell yeah. Let's see. Oh. Well, the social program thing, they want to take them down. It's a mixture of a couple different things. On the one hand, historically, Republicans have been fans of Reagan and his promises of the small government, which, truthfully, not usually very real. I gotta be honest. It's less of a small government as how it has turned out, and more of a ineffective government. And let's see, in terms of, let me check. This is near endgame, so yep, 24 development. So yeah, it's going well. Oh, got that fly. But yeah, so like, social programs in the United States, budget-wise, we have Medicare, Medicaid is our two big ones. Oh yeah, I will say, political compass test, it will tell you something, and you probably won't believe it's right. Medicare, it's either Medicare or Medicaid that's for the elderly. Yeah. And both of them combined make up roughly half of the government's budget. Just, yeah. It's definitely Medicare, maybe, exactly. It's one of those two. But yeah, they make up like half the government budget. Yes, I know, half. You wouldn't believe it. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna pull up government spending real quick. I didn't think I was gonna do that, but I will. Just a second here. Let me pull it up on, Microsoft Edge. Let's do it on that one. Get out of here. Get out of that. Get out of that. Let's go usaspending.gov. Yeah, let me pull this up. I'm just gonna real quick switch the view to a different thing here. Capture a specific window. Let's capture, I think it's this one. Oh, it's not a game, I know. How do I bring that in here directly? I want to show you this exactly, but I'll just tell you. All right. Let's go here. Let's go for fiscal year 2024. The government has an obligated budget amount in 2024 of $9.7 trillion. All right? So, a lot of money. Now, it's important to note, of course, that the government doesn't actually make $9.7 trillion, which is a problem. But, oh, it's not half, my bad. Looking at it, it is, well, it is, let's see, 15 plus 16, about 32%. Yeah, because we have Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security is about 32%. And national defense is 14%. And the interest on the debt is 11%. And healthcare is 11%. A government that could work? Well, technically any government could work. Like, on paper, at least. Like, technically, on paper, communism should be a fantastic government system. In practice, it tends to involve, like, you know, mass executions and work camps. Yeah, any government could work. Yo, what's up, Cam? We're talking about the government right now. Yeah. What would be best for America, in my personal opinion? I think that we should definitely cut a lot of spending. I'd say probably military and healthcare. Because you can't get rid of the Social Security because too many people are completely reliant on that, right? But you can't go too far into the military cuts because, frankly, as, like, the military power final boss of the world, the U.S. can't be, a complete failure or nothing. The objective is essentially we're just ending the game this time, Cam. We're just getting through the end, having a character start and finish, or at least a, sort of a character. But where was I? Oh, yes. In terms of social programs, I would say that they need to be streamlined. Because we have a decent social program system in America. It's just, it takes so long to get anything. And when you get it, you get basically nothing. It's barely helpful at all. Like, education is the most important thing a government can do. And it just doesn't happen. Like, we have a declining education, like, all the time. Okay, wait, what's this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, No Child Left Behind sounds good on paper, but it has done a lot of damage. Now, I understand the point of it, and I feel like we should try to go for that point, It's just that actually doing it would require a lot of effort that I don't feel like our government is willing to do. Yeah. Yeah, the education system could use a whole ton of work. It's hard, because, like, on the one hand, if I remember correctly, Wire, you were from either Portugal or Ireland. I don't remember for sure which one. But, like, your country is, about this size, which is pretty good size, but on a map, America is like, all of that. Oh, you're born in America? Oh, then you should get this then. You should get this then. Like, the problem that comes for America a lot isn't people so much as just the absolute size of the country. Because there are plenty of places in America where the school system works great. There are. It's hard to believe it, but I've seen them myself. And, like, kids like going to school and they do well and there's, like, a lot of good stuff in there. Yeah, and then it depends on, like, the situation. Inner city schools, I think, have really been hit badly, and which is bad because they're probably the most important schools to try to get right. Because they have the most amount of kids going to them. They've got the most potential in there. But they're just not doing well. Which, oh boy. Ah, God. Yet another disease. Oh, God. Yeah. But, like, there's just no solid plan going on. Oh my God. The Irish pox. Never ending terrible things. But yeah, so, like, yeah, it's going great. It's Irish, alright. I'm now the steward. Excellent. But, so yeah, it's like, education is the most important thing we would need to fix the current issues. But education takes work. Education requires, like, people to get off their ass and fix stuff. And it requires, frankly, tax funding. Socialist rights, capitalist economy, takers for conversation. Did you mean something different besides takers for conversation? Because I wouldn't even say socialist rights, right? Like, I am definitely left-wing. I will admit that. But I wouldn't say socialism. But more... Well, no, kind of, yeah. I personally think large corporations are the devil. And should probably be absolutely destroyed. Libertarianism? God, no. Libertarianism is just anarchism, but worse. Because... which is hard. Because the only thing the only thing I'd think that would be worse than a bunch of socialists trying to work without a government is a bunch of capitalists trying to work without a government. Because both of these systems require, like, a state in order to enforce contracts and in order to enforce the proper functioning of society. Yeah, I know it sounds like more freedom, but here's the thing. That also means that, like, the McDonald's Corporation now has the freedom to send people to fight the Wendy's Corporation. Yeah, corporations, no restrictions. It's nightmare fuel. Like, just think about, like, if you remember, it was the Nestle Corporation. What they did in Africa, they killed so many children. And just basically got away with it scot-free because it wasn't technically illegal where they did it. It was horrible. Like, I try not to have Nestle products whenever I find them, but it's really hard. No, dude, it's not just the water thing. One of the things Nestle did when Africa was, you know, coming out of its colonialism phase, and they were being independent again, is they would send people around Africa dressed as doctors, and they would tell mothers that their children needed to use Nestle products to become actually healthy, right? And they dressed them as doctors. They weren't doctors. They just had them do that. It was terrible. Yeah. Now you're getting deja vu. I don't think we're quite there yet, but there's possibilities that I don't like that get that involved there. But yeah, so Nestle did some really messed up shit. Now think about what would happen if corporations like that had absolutely nothing holding them back. Like what they are willing to do right now, with people trying to stop them, is just big. Yeah, exactly. It's already happened. And it just hasn't happened here. Yeah, private armies would be the least of our problems. I'm thinking more along the lines of, like, private intelligence services. They would be able to put you on a private work area. Because, yeah, it's liberty. It's libertarian. It's great. Until, you know, somebody gets more money than you. Then now they're just straight up stronger. Can't stop them. And that's not even to mention the libertarians' constant need of finding out, well, no, what the most important thing, obviously, is to lower the age of consent and get rid of seatbelts. Like, I can't respect them. They don't even run on their economic values. They just run on, what if we just made it so that things were terrible? Yeah. Yeah, the Industrial Revolution was like a good, like, feeder. It was like a good little feed about it. But think less Industrial Revolution, more, what's it called? Ah, yeah, the British East India Company. Conquering actual nations. Or maybe think of the Banana Republics. That's an even recent memory. When Chiquita Banana, or the United Fruit Company at the time, but they changed their name to Chiquita Banana. And they're still around right now. You've probably bought their products. They just straight up conquered countries. And, like, forced them into few semi-feudal, almost slave-like conditions. in order to make money. So I don't trust them. I can't trust large corporations. They always do this shit. Every time they have a possibility. God. So if I have to make a choice between the more socialist view of existence or a capitalist view, I would have to choose socialist. But I don't think it's the way forward either. Like, blind ideological adherence is just going to get people killed. Like, it always does. No matter what side you're fighting for, no matter whether or not you're right or wrong, it never works out. And especially if you think you're right. Like, if you think you're right, you'll do whatever it is that you can do. Yeah, life lives in grays. We need to have the center. We need to have something in between. Push and pull. Oh, that happened. I didn't even notice it. Well, that gets in my way. Oh yeah, a third major political party would be great. In fact, I wouldn't even want 3. I would like 7. 7 political parties that had big things to do. And all of them different. Yeah. Because, you know, more fair, yeah. If you have 7, then they've got to find middle ground with other people. They have to come in. Yeah, settling for 3 is pretty good. I'd prefer more, but I would settle for 3, at least for right now. The modern day, depending on how this goes, we may get a 3rd. The Democratic Socialists, usually pretty weak in American politics, but the time is ripe for them if they tried. I just don't know if they're gonna try, because they're historically really bad at this. But if they tried, right now would be a good time for them. Probably. Sometimes it's hard to tell how much people just have a knee-jerk. Well. Yeah, exactly. Sounding great on paper. Lots of them do. Because once again, don't forget, communism sounds fantastic on paper. Reading about it, it's like one of the best things that could possibly happen. Actually using it, actually seeing what it does, like, it just doesn't work. It's not a good idea. I wish it was, but it isn't, so we can't do that. Good. So remember, you can't trust the government, and you can't trust a corporation. So who can you trust? Simple. You trust that they don't like each other. You trust that they'll try, like, one up. And you want to keep them doing that. You want to foment the conflict between the two. Because government and corporation together is like a corporatocracy. That is pretty much the original definition of fascism. That when Benito Mussolini made it. Yeah. So there's the factories, mass military. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I'm not against nationalizing factories. In fact, I think we would probably be good to nationalize some factories. But more along the lines of nationalizing mineral goods. It does put it a bit closer to, you know, the standard. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Anatol and no. Yeah. You don't want to nationalize factories there for like basic goods, right? Like a toothbrush factory should definitely not be nationalized. But like a tank factory, I'd say should be. That's one of the problems we have. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I actually think we should go here. Yeah. Tank factories should be nationalized. Anything for the military, I'd say, should be nationalized. It's just, it would be good for them. Yeah, the F-35. That's a good example of a reduction thing. Yeah. The F-35, and I think it was the Bradley as well. The Bradley infantry fighting vehicle. Oh yeah, exactly. The problem with nationalization in America is that we have such a knee-jerk reaction to just the very concept of nationalization that it's probably never going to happen. And that's too bad, because you can nationalize stuff without being socialist. And even so, that once again retains to the... I don't see the point of blind adherence to an ideology. Like, blind adherence to capitalism is a bad idea. Blind adherence to socialism is a bad idea. Frankly, blind adherence to the nation is a bad idea too, though. Yeah, I mean, it is. Let's see. Energy, manufacturing, transportation. I would disagree on manufacturing. And transportation, I'd say some of it should be nationalized, but not all of it. Like, what should be nationalized in terms of transportation, I think, would definitely be the rail networks. And... let's see. Yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly. You gotta stay grounded. Touch grass. You gotta touch grass here. But yeah, nationalizing, like, the rail networks would be a good thing, I'd say, because... and make public transportation. Like, that should be cheap. That should be, like, nationalized. Individual, like, transport stuff, though, I'd say that'd be more open to debate. Because, like, that could count as, like, parts of, like, the truck network. Like, truck logistics. That could count as something that would need to be nationalized, and I don't think you would want to do that on, like, this kind of scale. So you want to be careful. It's like... how would you know about Keynesian economics? Because I actually saw some stuff recently on that I think could be a good point to make on that section. Excellent, we won. But, yeah. Let's see, order. Yeah, taxis should be corporations. Yeah, I could believe in that. Bus systems, I think, should be nationalized to the cities. Light rail, I think, like, but just like in-city travel. I think that's public transportation. I think that should be nationalized. Taxis should be just on their own. They should be whatever they want, because that's like you're paying for an individual thing. Yeah, that should honestly just be good for you. Good for them. Good for random people. Railroads, definitely nationalized. Light rail. Yeah. Spelling is mailable. Yeah. I don't think air travel should be nationalized, but I saw that. That was an explosion. I do think air travel should have a alternative, right? Like, there should be a national airline that maintains a certain level of quality that should drive corporations. Air travel, yeah, it should definitely be regulated. But I'd say a big problem now, besides just things like Boeing farming out every single section of their company they have, I'd say a bigger problem for them is just they need proper competition. Like, because their only big competition is like Airbus, and Airbus is basically the European, like, union thing, I think. Yeah, we need hybrid public-private for some stuff. I think the national airline should just be straight up like a national thing, and they should just go like, gradually have like you have like enough room between people, and the bathroom is bigger, because then that's going to cause the corporations to have to innovate. They're going to have to make better products in order to keep up. And they have to make better products with somebody who's basing something off of quality and not based on money. You know? Like, we don't need the national airline to be the most efficient thing in the world. You don't need it to be the best thing in the world. You just need it to have enough quality that people may be willing to wait for it. You know? Yeah, planned economies. The problem with the planned economy and the major recession part is that that's because planned economies in our general history have almost always been in a constant state of recession. Like, I will say, once again, that's not a problem of the planned economy so much as the people in the planned economy. Because everybody has always lied. Yeah. Like, in the bureaucracy section, the thing that's important to remember about, like, communism and nationalizing large companies is you run the risk of essentially just speed running to late-stage capitalism. Because the problem with, the capitalism we're at right now is that we have these massive companies that will never have any kind of actual competition, and you can't stop them, and you can't do anything about them, and they're just impossible to deal with. And the problem is that if you do that with, like, you just make a national company that does that, you've just skipped all the buildup. You're just immediately at the big, huge company that can run roughshod over everybody. Yeah, the plutocratic oligarchy. Yeah, we got that. We've got the plutocratic oligarchy of the tech companies right now. It's not really a good thing. But it could be worse, and it probably will get worse. So, we got that to look forward to. Oh, boy. But yeah. Got stuff going on. Anyways, this goes all the way back to the first questions that were asked. What? Oh, it's this thing. I didn't even notice that. I just heard the screaming and it scared me for a moment. Okay, this goes all the way back to the first questions that were asked about Democrats and Republicans. And the thing is, the parties used to kind of stand in opposition to each other. But in more recent years, I'd say ever since Citizens United passed, they've become more focused on just kind of controlling themselves. Like, they're more interested in control. Like, for the Republicans, they've embraced Trump, and they've embraced Trumpism, which is, kind of just gathering around the single individual, Trump above all kind of a thing, which I'd say is very bad. The Democrats have done the classic thing, where they have decided party above all, and so they make sure that there is no real change, and nobody ever has anything happen. Yeah. So we have the cult of personality versus the cult of the party, essentially. And the cult of personality is much more dynamic, and people respond to it better. The cult of the party just ruins everything. So, it's just really not a good situation. Good to know the Norman Catholics are running Egypt properly. Good for you. But yeah. So, it could be worse. Oh yeah, maybe you live in interesting times. But, to be fair, basically all times are interesting. It's just a matter of, do you know if they're interesting? Like, you wouldn't say it's interesting times if you lived, like, in 1422, but you lived here in, like, Sri Lanka. Like, that's not interesting times for you. You're just there. Like, nothing's happening. A big reason I'd say that, we feel more stressed nowadays from it is because we can know that we're living in interesting times more than the fact that we do. Because you can see news that happens at anywhere in the earth at any point in time, pretty much. And it has brought humanity together in ways that you've never believed. Yeah, exactly. Unless you're like a hermit somewhere and you genuinely do not see anything that happens, you're going to know pretty much everything that happens. And that just kind of messes with stuff. God, like, it's not terrible. It's just that we haven't adjusted to it yet, I'd say. Like, we will eventually, I think, figure out how to live our lives in this modern society. Hopefully we'll honestly kind of move back to a more community-based system, which I think we can. I think a big reason we haven't been doing that in these recent years is, so hard. Yeah. I do read news still. I actually have ground news. Like, I'm that level of interested in news. Oh, dude, I got in my 20s. I've also got white hairs. I don't know what's happening to us. But yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know. There's a certain level of news where it's gonna bother you, whether or not we really wanted to. And I wish it didn't, but it does. Even when it's stuff that we have no effect on, and has no effect on us. Yeah, well, to be fair, you should probably only have a couple, like, white hairs. I think the gray is from a general go out, whereas the white hairs are, like, stress related, probably. Either way, it's not the best. But it's also not the worst. And boom. There we go. But hopefully we'll all be able to calm down. I think, like, remote work, I'd say, is probably going to make a comeback again. Oh, you did a political compass water? Well, don't keep us in suspense. Tell us what it is. Tell me your politics, man. I will judge you harshly. Maybe. Oh my god. But, no, if we're gonna talk about politics this time, should be able to talk about, fun politics at least. Not a ton of that, but if you want a good game that really goes into a lot of politics, you could play Disco Elysium. It took me a couple times before I tried to finish that game, but let me tell you, when you actually do, it's fantastic. He's 20. Marry her. And he's 19. Murder. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Alright. Oh, yeah. Disco Elysium is a fantastic game that is intrinsically linked with politics. Like, it goes into it a lot. In fact, like, one of the main things that happens is you get your politics figured out. And it's very satirical with it. But I would suggest it. I'm not gonna say anything about how it goes, just in case you aren't willing to go give it a shot, but it's great. Alright, you're going Lib Left, the Anarchitties, as they were called. Okay, Lib Left, kinda means, if it's only slightly, like, is it only slightly left and only slightly down? Like, are you still within the Overton window? Or are you, like, far out? I can tell you the differences between those two. Like, being in the Overton window kind of thing means, yeah, you're like Lib Left, but you're still basically a centrist, which is probably a good thing. But if you get out of that, then it depends if you're further to the left or further to the south. Because further south means you're more based off of the freedom value, I guess. 2.5 to the left and 1.5 to the bottom. 2020 tall. I mean, that. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'd say you're still within the Overton there. That essentially just kind of means you're pretty much a centrist. You just have libertarian and leftist values, which is Lib Left. Now, that tends to mean you're more against just kind of authority in general at the time. That's my understanding of it. Like, I imagine you'd be pro-marijuana and pro-alcohol and, like, all that kind of stuff. While also wanting to have social programs that don't rely on you to do, like, labor for them, essentially. Like, there should be... I'm guessing you would think that there should be, like, a... like, you just kind of show up to get your benefits kind of thing. Yep, there's the marijuana one. What about the benefits? Mm-hmm. We've developed brains. Oh, yeah. And even more so, I'd say it should be regulated even past that, given what we do know it does. Because, frankly... we'd after 25. I wouldn't even say after 25. I'd still say 21. I'd just say that we need to do some further regulation on weed as a... because of the amounts they're putting in it at this time. Like the amounts of THC and all that jazz. It's becoming more dangerous. They need to cut that down. Make it a bit more natural. Because it used to be, you know, you would have like a nice buzz and move on, but they just keep adding to it and refining it, and I think that that's a bad idea. We need to bring weed back to just kind of small, have fun kind of levels. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, hey, I'm married to the Queen now. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and cut these down. Yeah. But yeah, so like... the problem with weed, for instance, isn't what it does to you right then. It's that it kind of, the chemicals build up in your brain, right? So having a little bit here and there, it doesn't really do much. It's completely fine. Like alcohol, weed, a little bit here and there is completely fine. But whereas alcohol will like destroy your body and everything, weed will, it essentially makes it harder for you to think over time. Like we know this now. We have actual genuine testing at this point. Weed will make it harder for you to think. And it will take time to fix that. So we need to do something. Why is it not functioning? Oh, it's because I'm bad at things. Okay. I'm just... hopefully that fixes it. Alright. So, we should really try to just make things a bit better there. We should cut down on the amount of actual, like, drug in the drugs. So people can try to get a little bit more high. And I'd say even regulated so you can only get a certain amount every once in a while. Which, because it won't stop people who will really try. I know that. Like, if somebody just like, well, if you buy this much and I buy this much, then we can together have this much technically. Or I can pay you to buy this much. I don't like it, but I don't think you can stop that without becoming like authoritarian in nature. And I don't think you can stop people from having weed in general without being more authoritarian in nature. So if we just kind of like regulate it a little bit and get people on a system that works better for them, I think that we could really help more people that way. Well, keeping laws enforced. Alright, let's see. If I get... thing is, this is such a nice little lineup right here. Carrick and Gabriel. God. Yep. That's another thing about the political compass test. It might change. It just tries. Gotta remember, they're only gonna be so accurate in what it gets. And it's only gonna be accurate for so long as you live your life. Like, think of yourself as the ship of Theseus in that sense. Yeah, you did one too, Cam? What'd you get? Why is my wife my rival now? God damn it. Yeah. You're like far left libertarian? Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Yeah. I can tell you, my last results for the political compass was... Yeah. Yeah. A little left-leaning, yeah. I'm a little left and up. So, I'm a little bit authoritarian left. I'm not quite out of the Overton window either, so I'd still be centrist, I guess. I just do believe in authority. I think it is necessary. Laws must be followed, whether or not you want to. Get this guy. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Like, we must romance the queen. There we go. Yeah. Rules exist for a reason, exactly. Even if you don't know why it exists for a reason. Now, sometimes, they should be replaced, they should be repealed and fixed. That's definitely for sure. Like that, the ice cream cone law they have in that one state, where you can't have an ice cream cone in your back pocket. Like, looking into why that rule exists is interesting. But I don't think it should still be there. Yeah, you were literally thinking that one too, yeah. It's a famous one. But yeah, like, I don't think it should still be around. But technically, it's not like it's being enforced anymore. So, but it is still... Oh, look, the White Plague. Okay. Yeah. But it is still law. I do think definitely there's a number of laws that should be changed. I'd say probably the most important law for us as youngish individuals in the United States would probably be zoning laws. Yeah, zoning laws and probably construction. To be fair, I don't want to deregulate the construction industry too much. I'm thinking more along the lines of, oh god. Okay, who am I? Okay, I'm here. Do I own anything else? No. Okay. Alright, now where was I? Damn it, I forgot what I was saying. Start thinking about other stuff for a moment. God. Alright, Cam, go have a good shower. Alright, let me think. Might still be on when you come back. Might not. Depends. Well, it's 1434. We got like 20 years left. I think. But yeah, I'd say zoning laws. Yeah, zoning laws. That's what I was talking about. Because while they are good in some cases, they also mean that walkable cities don't exist for us. And we could really use those. I would love to be able to walk to places. But we will never do that at this point. And also, if we got rid of some of them, we could probably, my wife... No, she's not my wife anymore, because he died. You're not my mom? Who's my mom? Who is this? God, I don't even know what's happened. I don't know where I am in the family tree. I have lost track. Anyways, yeah. Okay, yeah, whatever. Zoning laws could definitely be changed. Especially out in more rural areas. More rural areas that could probably actually just be completely gotten rid of. Let people build. Build in different places. Keep things together. Build bigger barracks. Ooh. Nice. Alright. Anyways. After all that, I'm now going to click back in here. Go all the way to the top. But look at this again. Alright. back to Water's original question about social programs. They want to get rid of the social programs as much as they can, at least, for a mixture of like privatization, which I think is a bad idea to do with government services. And they want to do that because, one, it personally enriches them in many cases, or their friends, or their family. Not every time, of course, but too many times to be, just out there. So, they got that. And then in terms of government spending, well, considering how much they make up of the actual government budget, they want to get rid of some of that budget so that the government has money and functions better. At least that's the thought behind their average supporters. I'm not too sure that that's actually their stuff. But that's where the goal is, at least. God, why am I so unfaithful to God? Okay, let's see. Well, let's get that. That's a good one. Let's just start seducing people, because why not? Not you. Yeah, she's 15 and dead. Probably not going to work. You? You're a member of my dynasty. And pregnant. Your kid's 8. No, I ain't gonna work either. You. Can I seduce? Yes. There we go. Alright. Bold. Be bold. I made bad impressions. That's terrible. Okay. God, and we have another plague. Because we have infinite, never-ending plague. At least we have new hospitals. Up. I am no longer the spy master. That's horrible. Alright, alright. Just keep expanding. God, I wish I had the ability to do this, but good God. Because we're allied with England. Ireland is basically a beacon of stability to the world. Alright, looking through the world again, actually, in terms of that. Look at that. Oh my God. I see you. You are getting removed. Ban. There will be no bots in this stream. None. Alright, let's see here. summon the physician again. And I would like to start lowering this again. So, let's... Any of this... I can claim a title. I need more prestige, so we'll wait a bit, and then we'll claim her title. Alright, here we go. I don't think I've ever actually gotten to the end of all the building chains. Just never come up before. Alright, you. Focus on the economy. And I'm back to being the spy master. Excellent. Oh my god. Irish. Irish, there we go. In 16 years, that part of Iceland will finally become Irish like it was always meant to be. Okay, let's pay homage. And give money. With Caravan Master. Let's go. Ruadri. Let's go. Excellent. Gracious toast, yes. Expand the hospitals. Span the walls. Look at that. It's just so nice. How? Ah, whatever. Let's get that. Let's see. I gotta see it. They used to have a World of Darkness mod for this game. I gotta see if that's back, because I just watched the Hunt for the Parenting stuff, and God, I'm really into werewolves right now. I do love it. I gotta admit, World of Darkness, I think, is probably my preferred RPG system. It's a lot more focused on talking. And I like doing that with people. It's not good. Ah, good, perfect. Finally. The highest level of splendor. Alright. God. I can... What if I gift this to somebody? Just, you know, just a bit of a gift. No? Okay, that's fine too. Alright. Look at that. Fully upgraded. I've never had that before. Yeah, I expected that to happen. But, you know, I had to give it a shot. Let's threaten the merchant. Let's get one with him. There we go. So if I get that one, 1443. Now we got 265 years of history so far. In all that time, we've united Ireland. Then we conquered part of Africa. Then we lost Africa. And now we have Iceland. So you know what? That's okay. And apparently we've conquered part of Africa again. I'm guessing this is because of the constant invasions we've been doing. See, in terms of Holy War, the Holy Wars have actually been going really well. The Catholics are immaculate at the moment. Boom. This is actually very chill music. I do like it. Chill Hop is excellent. I'd like to thank Chill Hop for the music in this stream. For their stream music. They also have a lovely animations to go with them. This one is that I'm currently watching is of a raccoon, which is their mascot, walking down the street listening to music. It's very nice, very fun. They have other versions, of course. I really did like the winter one. But winter is ending. I do not feel as appropriate. Thankfully, though, it's a decent day here. I can finally have the windows open. And I can enjoy the outside weather for a little. I do hate that the HRE has managed to hold on to all this. Like, I don't like it. IKEA is Catholic and French. Epirus is Orthodox Greek. Okay. Let's focus on that. Actually, can I change this? There we go. Still don't quite know why I've lost so much income there. Got a good deal. Excellent. Sultan Muhammad's fever, otherwise known as typhus. How? Oh my god. I didn't even know we did this. Oh, it's because I'm the head of the house again. Okay. Let's go with law. Yeah. Can't believe I'm the head of the house. I have no idea how the house stuff works. I thought I did. I guess I was wrong about that. Oh, good lord. We'll join the crusade, of course, Popa. Where to? Mesopotamia? Wait, where in Mesopotamia? Jerusalem? We lost Jerusalem? I'm not even gonna redirect that war. We're just letting that happen. Let's see. Cousin. What is happening here? How did we lose Jerusalem? Jerusalem was strong before. Whatever, alright. Sit, make money. We need cash. Because we're about to go to war and spend a lot of it. I'm fat now. God damn. I'm just constantly becoming fat. Good lord. Okay, let's see. Deo's fault. Yeah, I just noticed something actually. He's Bari. Hey, look at that. We're progressive, apparently. Raise the army. Alright, we're gathered. And we march directly to Jerusalem. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we're about to finish the game. Yeah, we're about to finish the game. Okay. Ah, this is gonna lose money so fast. Let's try to... Can we go past that? Can we borrow gold? Nope. My heir, 19. No. Get in there. Have kids. Go now. Alright. Please take a beachhead. Please take a beachhead. Thank you. I do kind of feel like maybe they have improved it at least a little bit. Yep. There's no way the fort is strong because we have trebuchets. We have a ton of trebuchets. So it should be like just getting absolutely decimated. Boom. Sixth. No. It's about to go up quite a bit. It's about to go up. It doesn't matter if we lose the battle. Because look what that does. Hell yeah. Get back in there. Ooh. Where are the massive armies? Why are they gone? It's always so disorganized. Guys, stay near the goal. Why would you leave Jerusalem? New political quiz just dropped. What is it? Boom. Alright. Let's see. Demand that payment. Ooh, technocracy. Got a technocrat over here. Good for you. Technocracy is not the worst form of government ever envisioned. I'd say still it has its own problems. As with anything, because it's the top-down view. But you can't get much better than that. Oh god, we're gonna lose the crusade. I don't know, did I? Yeah. 100% progressive. Okay. That's a good one, that's a good one. Oh, by the way, welcome, Mandrake the Wise. You want to get another look at the council here? Feel more pain. It keeps the realm stable. Okay, 16.9% atheist and 83.1% secularism. I will admit, I don't quite get the difference between atheism and secularism in this case. Like, I understand there's a difference, but not much of one, you know? We are about to lose this war. Or not. Oh, yes. Your eye is twitching. Your eye should be twitching. Yes. Oh, thank you. Not only should your eye be twitching, it should be like your body should be twitching. Because I am twitching right now. Lol. Oh, God, my chair. God. The movement. Now, radical centrist foreign policy is great because it's the radical one. Dang it, we lost. Money's gonna be tight for a bit. A fraction of your power. You do. Oh my god, I'm bald now. This is your fault, Mandrake. This is your fault. If you hadn't done this to me, I would still have hair. What is a barber shop? Wait, is that actually a thing? Is that a thing that happens now? It is somewhere, isn't it? Let's see. Oh my god, it is. I didn't even know that. Okay. Well, now let's see here. We have a 5 head right now, but hopefully that'll be fixed. Woo! Woo! What you doing? Bip, 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 bip. Hi guys, it's me! Well, I am glad to know that you can change stuff now. Press on. We're ill now. Okay. So that's his difference. His difference is like national versus individual scale. Okay. So I'm in another position. We're just not gonna have a physician for this plague. Whatever. Let it hit. Let it happen. But I gotta say now that I know, at any time I can just open this up and go like, you know, "Hi guys, it's me, the Duke of Ireland, and I'm here to tell you about Colgate, the new toothpaste by Colgate. It has that minty fresh watermelon flavor, so you can have watermelon mint. Isn't that great? So fantastic. There's nothing better than minty fresh watermelon." Okay. Anyways. Continuing on. I don't know why I did that. I felt possessed. However, we now have an alliance. Oh! Would you look at that? Can we, like... Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We're talking in terms of political test for this, Mandrake. So I get where you're coming at. And you're probably correct. It's just what does the, the individual test think it means? Well, why'd you look at that? Okay. I wish that we had more of like a... Oh yeah, I know. This was just an 1178 to end campaign. Because I realized I had never done that either. So I wanted to finish that off and just like get a full like 1178 campaign. I have done a full like beginning to end campaign before, but that was on CK2. And that was not on stream. So I'll have to do that too. But not right now. But what it does mean is thank you for coming. Just an hour and a half today, it seems. Because we did it. We got a full, like, 200 something years. 274 years. It's been going well. Let me think. What should I do next time? Next time... Probably... I don't know. I haven't really thought of it that far. But I'll figure something out. Anyways, I'd like to say... ending soon. Thank you for coming. I enjoyed the conversation with everybody. Cam, if you come back anytime soon, thanks for coming too. See you, Water. Don't forget to follow. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And I would love to see you people there. Other than that, we had a successful campaign here. And I'll figure something out for next time. Laters!